It was a cold Sunday night in Cedar Falls, Iowa, the kind of town where nothing ever makes national news. People went to church together, kids played outside without fear, and the local motel on Highway 20 was mostly used by truck drivers and families passing through. That motel was called the Pine Ridge Inn. Room 417 was supposed to be just another empty room, but on March 3, 2018, one phone call turned it into the most disturbing mystery the town had ever seen. The woman who checked in, her name was Rachel Adams. She was 32 years old, worked as an insurance auditor, and traveled across the Midwest for short-term assignments. That afternoon, she checked into the Pine Ridge Inn around 4:20 p.m. Security footage showed her clearly. Brown coat, black travel bag, phone in her hand. She smiled at the front desk clerk, signed the register, and asked one simple question: "Is this place quiet at night?" The clerk nodded. Rachel took her key card and walked upstairs. She was never seen alive again. The last phone call at 11:48 p.m. The Cedar Falls Emergency Dispatch Center received a call. The call lasted 94 seconds. The dispatcher answered normally. At first, there was silence. Then a woman whispered, "I think someone is in my room." The dispatcher asked her name. "Rachel," she said softly. "Which room are you in?" 417. The dispatcher asked if she could see the intruder. Rachel paused. Then she said something that sent chills through everyone who later heard the recording. "He's standing where the mirror should be." The dispatcher froze. "There's no mirror there," Rachel continued. "There's a door that wasn't on the motel's floor plan." Before the dispatcher could ask another question, the line went dead. Police Arvepolis arrived at the Pine Ridge Inn in under 6 minutes. Room 417 was locked from the inside. They knocked. No answer. They forced the door open. The room was empty. No Rachel. No struggle. No broken window. No sign of forced entry. Her suitcase was neatly placed by the bed. Her shoes were lined up. Her phone was missing. The bathroom was dry. The bed untouched. But there was one thing that made no sense. Behind the bathroom mirror, officers found fresh scratch marks, as if someone had tried to pry it open. The hidden space maintenance was called. When they removed the mirror completely, everyone went silent. Behind it was a narrow maintenance crawl space, sealed decades ago and not listed on any blueprint. The opening was just wide enough for a person to squeeze through. Inside the space, officers found dust, disturbed footprints, cassettes, one smaller, one much larger, and deep inside the wall, something else. A single drop of fresh blood. Rachel's blood. The search motel was shut down. Police searched every room, every hallway, every maintenance tunnel. Dogs traced Rachel's scent from room 417 into the wall, and then nowhere. It vanished.
As if she had been swallowed by the building itself. News spread fast. National media picked up the story. How does a woman disappear from a locked motel room? No one had an answer. The discovery that made it worse: 3 days later, a truck driver checked into room 305. At 2:11 a.m., he ran to the front desk screaming, "There's someone knocking from inside the wall." Police returned. In the wall behind room 305, they found handwritten words scratched into the dry wall. Barely visible. Only 3 words: "He lives here." Rachel's past. Investigators dug into Rachel's life. No enemies. No criminal record. No history of paranoia. But they found something strange. Over the last year, Rachel had stayed in 9 different motels across 3 states. At 3 of them, guests had reported noises inside the walls. At one, a woman reported seeing a man's eye watching her through a vent. No suspect was ever found. Rachel had stayed in that same motel 6 months earlier. The theory. No one wanted. Detectives developed a theory they never officially released. Someone had been living inside motel walls, moving from place to place, using forgotten maintenance spaces, watching, waiting, choosing victims who were alone. No cameras, no witnesses, no forced entry. A perfect hunting ground, but without a body, without a suspect. The case went cold. One final clue. In 2021, the Pine Ridge Inn was scheduled for demolition. During demolition, workers found something horrifying inside the walls of room 417, a small hidden compartment. Inside it, a burner phone, women's hotel key cards from different states, and Rachel Adams' phone. At last video on the phone was recorded accidentally. Darkness, heavy breathing, and Rachel whispering, "He's been here the whole time." Rachel Adams was never found. No arrest was ever made. The Pine Ridge Inn no longer exists. But across the United States, dozens of old motels still stand, with walls no one ever checks, and spaces no one remembers. Some doors were. If this real mind-shocking American story disturbed you, make sure to subscribe to Shocking Mind, hit the bell icon, so you never miss the next true story that America tried to forget.